Hello everyone and welcome back with me, your favorite horror podcaster, BP. Today, our hot story comes from Sandra that is from Los Angeles. To start the story, this takes place in an isolated neighborhood somewhere in Wrightwood on 2013. That day, Sandra, not a real name, 32 female, just back home from the work. It is an exhausting day for her. She opened the light and the fan. Then, lying on the couch. It is a normal quiet night, but only when suddenly there are some loud knocking on her door. Shocked with the knocking, Sandra comes to the door. She asks,
Hello? Who is there?
but there's no answer. The phone rang shocked her. Weirdly, it is an unknown number. Sandra answered it. There's no voice except a really loud breathing comes from the caller.
Hello? Hello? Can I know who I am talking to? This is not funny.
The phone call ended with a kid laughing sound at the end. Sandra, terribly shaking at the moment. She feels something wrong that night, but she tried to ignore it and just positive thinking that there is someone trying to play a joke on her. She sat back on the couch and turned on the television to make the night not too quiet. Sandra goes to the kitchen for making her some hot tea. When suddenly the television turned off itself. Sandra ran to her television to see what is happening. On the television screen, she saw the screen being turned off, but there is a white stuff in the middle of the black screen. She stared at it carefully but doesn't know what she is staring at. She tried to turn on and turn off the television, but still, there's the white things in the middle of the black screen. Sandra went to the kitchen bed where she saw all her coffee tins have been fell on the countertop.
What is that?
The door is once again being knocked. First with this, Sandra opened the door.
Who is that? I'm not playing this time. Once again, I will call the cops.
She sat on the couch furiously, but when she back to staring what is on her television screen, there, when she saw more clearly image what she had seen before, there is a girl with a white dress just standing there in the middle of the room. Sandra had to look where the sound is coming from. She stood in front of her kitchen window that facing towards her backyard. There, she saw a white girl standing beside the gate. Sandra heard a kid crying comes from her hallway. She tried to check what is happening. Once she was there, she saw a kid is sitting down in the hallway. And he gets up and runs past toward her. Sandra tried to catch him, but caught her in her living room again. She feels so exhausted and sat back on the couch. This time, she saw clearly the image in the screen where all the details is clearly. She saw the white dressed girl is standing on the back of the couch. On the couch, there's a girl who is facing towards a television. That's when Sandra realized what she is staring at. Sandra turned behind, but there's nothing. Sandra thought that is the ending night for her only, for suddenly she feels something holding her leg from the bottom of the couch. Sandra got her woke up in the morning.
Maybe it was just a dream.
She goes to the kitchen. and saw her coffee tints is still a mess. Then she realized she doesn't know the night she is having is actually happening or it is just a nightmare after a long night shift. Anyways, that's all for today oral story. Thanks for listening. May us meet again in another podcast next time. More exciting story with me, Baby.